He should be heated at Kyle Juszczyk.
It's that dude at the used car lot doing this.
Real talk. Don't be out here talking about, either way we're going to be fine. If you don't defend me, Jimmy G, your quarterback, I'm the one who took you to the Super Bowl, Juszczyk. First off, why are you doing interviews? You're a fullback.
Ooh.
That's first thing.
Well, you went to Harvard, so you're smart.
That's fair.
Okay.
But more importantly, if you don't defend,
I know. I am with you, though.
I'm hot. I'm hot right there.
I'm with you. Anyway, let's go get it.
How should Jimmy G feel? Jimmy G should feel betrayed.
Yes.
And he should feel betrayed because, if you do everything within your power for someone or to achieve something, and y'all get to the highest of heights, and they still look to replace you, it's like, come on, what else you want out of me, fam? Real talk, what else you want out of me? Jimmy G is saying by his play, we're 22-8 with me as a starter.
With me.
We went to the Super Bowl with me as a starter. When I'm out on the field, I ball. Furthermore, y'all gonna make fun of me because I get hurt and I can't stay healthy. But even within the confinements of the locker room, I don't look at all injuries the same, because some injuries, contrary to popular belief, are preventable.
Okay.
Several soft tissue injuries. You pull a hamstring, you pull a quad, you pull a calf. That oftentimes can be preventable. How hydrated are you?
Yes.
How stretched were you? How warmed up were you? But Jimmy G got an ACL. Jimmy G got a high ankle sprain. His injuries actually could have happened to anybody. Some injuries, you come on, bro. Why didn't you hydrate before? Why was you out the night before the game?
Hello.
But Jimmy G, you actually looking at him yo, it's not even your fault, man. Your injuries were not even preventable. So Jimmy G should feel betrayed because he's doing everything he can within his power, took them to a Super Bowl, and y'all still looking elsewhere. I would be heated.
I would be heated as well. Disrespected is how I would feel if I were Jimmy GQ. First of all, if I were Jimmy GQ with all that money and looking like dead Jimmy GQ, whoo, it'd be a lot different. I don't know if I'll be here every day for you, Acho. But you know what? Disrespected Jimmy GQ, that's how he feels as a 49er. I'm going to hit you with some Goody Mob. You know Goody Mob? Nope. Look at your eyes. They went blank. You know Cujo? Nope. No, you don't. He had a line, frustrated, irritated. Sometimes I don't know myself. I be too numb. That took me somewhere. Anyway, frustrated and irritated. Kyle Shanahan, how dare you? I saved your butt. I did that. Me.
Hey, did you just have a training day moment, Denzel Washington?
Why? What did he do?
You don't remember? Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Hit me off camera. Call Russell Wilson first. We're going to talk about this. All right, here we go. 1-10. Bruh, 1-10. And then all of a sudden I come, and then you know what? Our fortunes change. But let's forget about all that. Kyle Shanahan, you've been there 4 seasons. Losing 1, 2, 3 of those 4 seasons. So there's 1 season that's different. What was that season? The only season that Jimmy GQ was a full-time starter. And you call yourself the quarterback whisperer? Interesting. This same organization, how dare you look at somebody else? When y'all went 5 straight losing non-playoff seasons before I said, let me do this for you 49ers. Oh, this is disrespectful. I'm going to talk about coaches because I really have to change narratives in society in general, but certainly in the sports world. Let's talk about head coaches that had at least 3 losing seasons in their first 4 years in the last 20 years. Let's talk about how it all turned out. Todd Bowles, fired. Gus Bradley, fired. Mike Shanahan, fired. Tony Sparano, fired. Dick Geron, fired. Romeo Cornell, fired. I'm getting tired of saying it. Mike Nolan, fired. Dom Capers, fired. Butch Davis resigned. He was like, you ain't gonna fire me. I'm out. Jim Schwartz, fired. Jeff Fisher, fired. Ron Rivera, fired. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Kyle Shanahan, you think you're going to do this with somebody else? How come you haven't done it with anybody else just yet? You got other guys on the team. You tried to clown yesterday. C.J. Beathard. Who is he? 3rd rounder. What round were you? How'd I hit him with that nay-nay? Yeah, he went higher than you, Acho. Thank you, C.J. Beathard. How'd that turn out? Brian Hoyer. Don't clown Brian Hoyer like that. He won 10 games in Cleveland before. Don't act like that. Nick Mullins. Okay, everybody could clown Nick Mullins. I'm with y'all. Let's clown. However, Nick Mullins went 3-5 first year in the system. Then the next year, no starts. And the next year, you would think if you working with a quarterback whisperer for a couple years, you would get a little better. 2-6 Wait a minute. Is Kyle Shanahan really a quarterback whisperer? Because if you're a quarterback whisperer, like a dog whisperer, you want the hardest to train dogs because that's why you're a whisperer. You can go to anybody and go get them right. Like Bill Belichick, who's not even a whisperer to quarterbacks. It's his hobby. He'll grab pick 199, turn him into a GOAT. He'll grab Matt Castle, make him win 11 games. What is Kyle Shanahan, the genius, doing with other quarterbacks? Nothing. Only with Jimmy GQ. So he should be loyal to that guy.
I mean, let's not do all that, Sal. Let's not stretch the truth.
I did go too far.
You did, bro, because
bit.
Kyle Shanahan as a coordinator, which if we're being honest, a coordinator and an offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach spend more time with a quarterback most times than a head coach.
Facts.
So let's remind everybody, Kyle Shanahan is an offensive coordinator and quarterback coach, led Matt Schaub to a Pro Bowl. He led Robert Griffin to a Rookie of the Year.
Head coach.
He led Matt Ryan to a Super Bowl
Head
and
coach.
an MVP.
Head coach.
So let's just remember, Kyle Shanahan do still be whispering in these quarterbacks' ears.
But he's a head coach now. He's not that. You want to take him back or you want to go forward?
Now that he is a head coach, we got to look at some things differently.
Yes.
However,
Thank you.
Jimmy G should feel disrespected. He should feel betrayed, but he should not feel nor be surprised. We said it yesterday, big dog, in the NFL. Biggest things. Are you available? Are you accountable? Jimmy G is accountable, but Jimmy G is not available.
Facts.
Jimmy G has missed 44% of the plausible starts he can make. He's only made 32 out of 57 starts. So Jimmy G, while you should feel betrayed, while you should feel disrespected, you can't necessarily feel surprised, big dog, because just because you're fighting your little heart out, just because you're doing your best to display your love and affection for your significant other, it still might not be enough. I've recently learned, Sal.
What you learn?
Sometimes love ain't enough, big dog.
How you know? You ain't never been in love.
Oh, I watch the movies. Sometimes love ain't enough, big dog.
Sound like a good song.
Sometimes, Jimmy G, your talent alone isn't enough. What's up with your availability? So don't be surprised. Yes, you fighting your little heart out. You're punching your little heart out. You're doing all that good stuff. But sometimes your talent alone, your accountability alone is not enough. Where is your availability? And for that reason, yes, feel betrayed. Yes, feel disrespected.
Okay.
But don't be surprised.
Well, forget all that. Forget all those variables and attributes. Forget all of that. This is an arrogant ass draft pick. Like, you need other things on this team. This team was close. This team only showed its promise one time, and it was with who at quarterback? Him. Let's not go to the Sugar House. Where the Sugar House? Sugar House and Casino in Philadelphia. Is it in San Francisco too? Because damn it, this is a roll of the dice to think you're going to be able to do it again with a high draft pick. It's too risky because everybody knows football's fickle. No matter who you draft, they could have injury issues in the NFL. Some of them already have injury concerns from the collegiate level. So why are you going to roll the dice on somebody else not only performing as well as Jimmy G in his only year as a starter, but also staying healthy? Let me say it like this.
Please.
Insurance rates. You don't pay a high premium for the insurance. You know why? The whole purpose of insurance, if you got the good insurance, is to just price it at a rate that you're going to get it, but you're never going to use it. Think about it. So let's go get a second, third, fourth rounder who's not going to take Jimmy G's job. You're not going to be pressured into all of a sudden having to get rid of Jimmy GQ. And it's an insurance policy at its price. Number 3 overall, and then you're going to force Jimmy G out? That's too much for me,
let's
bro.
Go there, big dog,
I'm
because
there.
you got kids. You have a daughter who had to go through the driving stages. You had to teach her how to drive. I'm assuming she's still on your insurance unless she balling out there.
Insurance. She on everything.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
she need to be an adult.
And so what you know, because you've had to do it for yourself and for your dependents, is this.
What?
You get in a couple accidents, what happens to that insurance premium?
It's going up.
It's going up.
All the way up.
Nothing can stop. So Jimmy G has gotten into a couple accidents.
Oh, good point.
ACL accident. Got into a couple accidents. High ankle sprain accident. And when you get into a couple accidents, that premium goes up. And so what happened? They wanted to only use a 4th round pick on Jimmy G. ACL. Okay, a couple years might have to use a 3rd. Okay, let's just use a 3rd on Jimmy G. High ankle sprain. You know what? That premium went all the way up to now having to use a 1st round pick to replace Jimmy G. You know what happens to them premiums when them accidents happen, big dog? Jimmy G has gotten into one too many accidents, premium all the way.
Trading multiple 1st round picks all to go get this question mark that's going to replace Jimmy G, and nobody else has seen it out of Kyle Shanahan as a head coach, and no other quarterback with Kyle Shanahan 7-27 with anybody else not named Jimmy G Q. Look, Dr. Dre said it best. I started this gangster shh, and these are the thanks I get. Hello. That's how Jimmy G should feel right now. Kyle Shanahan, without me, I don't even know if you would even be here.